Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, Wes Troop, here with another Viewer's Choice Review. That's right, every Thursday, I'm listening to the A-List audience as they rattle off some movies they'd like to see me review. Today's review comes from a close personal friend of the A-List. Not that close and not that personal, but anyway, this is from A-List fan Don Snyder, and he wanted me to watch the 2008 action/crime thriller RocknRolla. So, RocknRolla sees a real estate scam in London, sees millions of pounds up for grabs between some of the city's tough guys, as in tough guys, and underworld type guys, and a presumed to be dead rock and roll star. Do you see how the RocknRolla probably got there? Anyway, RocknRolla stars Gerard Butler as 1-2. He is one of the tough guys, I suppose you would say, in the group The Wild Bunch. He's sort of the leader, I would say. Tom Wilkinson plays Lenny Cole. He basically owns the city. He's like, you know, the big shot. Thandie Newton plays Stella. She is an accountant. Mark Strong plays Archie. I'm sure you'll remember Mark Strong from Sherlock Holmes and Robin Hood and what was that last one? Kick-Ass! Wait, Kick-Ass! Yeah. Archie, he is Lenny Cole's, like, head guy, I guess you would say. Idris Elba, who's been in a lot of movies I've reviewed lately, plays Mumbles. He's also in The Wild Bunch. Tom Hardy, of course, of Inception, and upcoming to play Bane, plays Handsome Bob. And he plays a very interesting role in this film. Definitely an A+ for Tom Hardy. Carl Roden plays Uri Amovich, who is a Russian who wants to make a big deal with Lenny. Toby Kebbell plays Johnny Quid, who is the rock and roll star. Yeah. Jeremy Piven plays Roman. I enjoyed this movie a lot more than Jeremy Piven's last movie role in The Goods. And Luda plays Mickey. Definitely enjoyed him. They are the managers, I guess, for Johnny Quaid, or record. They have to do with the record company. So, what did I think of RocknRolla? I thought it's a good crime flick. It's not the usual gangster or mobster movie, which I thought was sort of a breath of fresh air. You know, it wasn't like, boom, there's a guy who got his head cut off, boom, you know what I mean? It's deeper than that, I think. There's some good action sequences, and the movie actually is comical, and gave some very good laughs. There were some moments where I was laughing pretty hard. It's funny. RocknRolla almost reminded me of a British version of Pulp Fiction, but of course, when you compare something to Pulp Fiction, it's probably not going to win out. You know, Pulp Fiction is a classic, so it's not as good as Pulp Fiction, but it kind of reminded me of it. Anyway, I'm rambling. From the beginning, you can pretty much tell this is a Guy Ritchie film. Of course, he is the director, and, you know, it's got his touch of tone and style all over it. There might be some moments that may be a little hard to understand because of the very heavy British Cockney accents that the cast has, and then, you know, you might be like, oh, rewind. But definitely either get your American to Cockney dictionary out, or make sure you have the volume up, because you might miss some stuff. Definitely turn the volume pretty high. The cast gives some very good performances. I really thought this was going to be a starring vehicle for Gerard Butler, but I was surprised that it was more of an ensemble cast, which are very, very good, the whole cast put together. Some people may find the film to be a bit confusing between the accents and, of course, a bunch of subplots that are going on in between this whole story. But RocknRolla is a good, fun ride. Another A-list favorite saying there. So, therefore, the A-list gives the film RocknRolla the rating of Do It. You can, of course, check out RocknRolla. I believe it's on HBO/Skinamax. I think it's still on there. It was. And, of course, you can get it through Netflix and at a DVD store near you. So, until tomorrow's A-List and A-List review, don't miss one single A-List second. You can subscribe to me right here on YouTube. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on the Twitter, and of course check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So, if you want to have a movie for me to review, you can drop me a request at any of those places. And definitely, you should, because I will do it. You know, I got, like, nothing to lose. So, alright, peeps, until tomorrow, troop out.